I have the pleasure of introducing Abby Macy, Grand Bethel Honored Queen 2019-2020, and past Honored Queen of Bethel number 63, who will preside as the Grand Bethel Installing Officer for this evening.
In installing the officers, choir, and representatives of the Grand Bethel of British Columbia, I will be assisted by McKenna Bice as installing Grand Bethel recorder.
Grand Bethel Honor Queen, Chloe Fairwin Waite. Senior Princess, Amelia Bell. Junior Princess, Quincy Kreiser. Guide, Gabby Foreman. Marshal, Julia Sue. Chaplain, Hannah Kreiser. Treasurer, Megan Lake. Recorder, Avery Bice. Librarian, Izzy Casano. Musician, Kaya Henley. First Messenger, Hannah Armstrong. Representative from Washington, Madeline Toohey. Representative to Alberta, Nevaeh Swanson. Choir members, Georgia Sue, Adriana Sanderson, Dakoa Hammer, Sophia Garbett, and Cadence Atzinger.
Grand Bethel officers, choir, and representatives, you will place your right hand over your heart and make this promise. Do you promise that no Grand Bethel shall be opened without the presence of the members of the Grand Bethel Committee? That you will be guided by the advice of the Grand Bethel Committee in all matters concerning the work and welfare of the Grand Bethel? You will assume the following obligation. In the presence of God and these witnesses, I promise to obey the laws of Job's Daughters International, that I will counsel with my Grand Bethel guardians and be courteous and obedient unto them, that I will be faithful to the duties of my office, that I will endeavor to live in accordance with its teachings, in the hope that I may be found worthy of being one of the fairest in the land, that I will strive to be ever faithful to this promise, that should I violate this obligation, I agree to vacate my office at the request and upon the declaration of the Grand Bethel Guardian. Grand Bethel officers, choir, and representatives, your positions are important in our order. It is your duty to share the spirit of Job's Daughters with other members of British Columbia by promoting travel and communication. This is an opportunity to develop your leadership skills. By utilizing your experience, you can assist in promoting the welfare and growth of Bethels around the province. It is expected that you attend International Day, Algebra Weekend, and Grand Session, unless excused by the Grand Bethel Guardian. May you perform your duties with care, that the Bethels which you represent will be proud of your accomplishments. Grand Bethel Princesses, you have been selected to assist the Grand Bethel Honor Queen in all that she may require of you. This is an opportunity to work with the other members of Grand Bethel while utilizing your leadership abilities. Your attitude and degree of dedication assists in setting the tone for the entire Grand Bethel. Be gracious in manner, courteous and gentle, expressing through your daily lives the principles of religion, virtue, and honor. Grand Bethel Princesses, ever strive for beauty of character that will outshine the beauty and splendor of your raiment. It is with pleasure that I present Amelia Voles, who has just been installed as Grand Bethel Senior Princess, and Quincy Kreiser, who has just been installed as Grand Bethel Junior Princess. Yay! Grand Bethel Honor Queen, you will kneel at the altar and place your hands on the open Holy Bible. Grand Bethel Honor Queen, you will repeat after me. I will be faithful to the laws
I will be faithful to the laws
of Job's Daughters International,
of Job's Daughters International,
respect the Supreme, Grand, and Bethel Guardian Councils,
respect the Supreme, Grand, and Bethel Guardian Councils,
and endeavor to be worthy of my office.
and endeavor to be worthy of my office.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The one selected to hold the office of Grand Bethel Honor Queen sets the tone for the Grand Bethel with her attitude and degree of dedication. Therefore, your position is one which demands initiative, dedication, and strong leadership skills. You are encouraged to visit the Bethels of British Columbia, conducting yourself in a manner befitting your high office. You are responsible for planning, organizing, and conducting all meetings of the Grand Bethel. You must attend Algebra Weekend, International Day, and Grand Session unless prevented by extenuating circumstances. Effective communication with the Grand Bethel Council and Committee and the Grand Guardian Council is also important. And the prayer of all who know and love you is that our Heavenly Father will guide and direct you in your service of love. This cape is an emblem of your high office and symbolizes the love of the Grand Bethel members. This crown is an emblem of leadership and a symbol of your high position. May you always wear it with dignity, grace, and humility. Grand Bethel Honor Queen. Oh boy. Let wisdom and understanding crown your judgment. Ever strive to wear these honors with real dignity as becoming a Grand Bethel Honor Queen of this beautiful order. It is with an immense amount of pleasure that I present to you Chloe Fairburn-Weeb, who has just been installed as your new Grand Bethel Honor Queen for the ensuing term. Grand Bethel Honor Queen, I present you with the gavel, an emblem of your authority, knowing that in your hands it will be used wisely and well. Here you go.
Installation of the Grand Bethel Council and Committee. Installing Grand Bethel Recorder, you will read the names of the Grand Bethel Council and Committee.
Grand Bethel Guardian, Allison Reed. Grand Bethel Associate Guardian, Jim Farrell. Grand Bethel Secretary, Ellis Tefokis. Grand Bethel Treasurer, Bill Gilmore. Grand Bethel Committee Member, Alita Vencio. And Grand Bethel Majority Member Advisors, Megan Buckman and Diana Piedman.
Okay, would our Grand Bethel Guardian, Allison Reed, like to bring remarks?
Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen, Chloe. I'm really looking forward to working with all the daughters this year. I know that this year is going to be a little bit different than what we anticipated. But if nothing, it will show the world how resilient Job's daughters are and how creative we can be in getting together and still bonding as sisters. So I'm looking forward to all the fun ideas that you guys have and supporting all of your decisions going forward. Just really quickly, past Grand Bethel Honor Queen Abby, you did a fabulous job. I definitely enjoyed working with you for this last week to try and get all of this together. So you should be very proud of your year. And I look forward to seeing everything that you do in the future. Thank you very much.
Would our Grand Bethel Associate Guardian, Jim Farrell, like to bring remarks?
The Grand Bethel Honor Queen, Chloe, got a nice ring to it, I think. Looking forward to working with everybody this year, especially my partner Allison there. And I'm sure we're all going to have a good time. Abby, you did a great job and very proud of you. And that's about it for me. Thanks.
Would our Grand Guardian, Donna Perch, like to bring remarks?
Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. Congratulations to you and your officers. I'd like to thank the Grand Bethel committees of 2019 and 2020 and Mrs. Seward for putting all this together. It's great when people come together and work together and make things happen. I think we're going to be doing a lot of making things happen this year. Congratulations to the Grand Bethel Honor Queen 2019, Abby, on a wonderful job, and to your officers of 2019 for just an awesome year. It was a great year, and you can all be proud of yourselves. Thank you, and congratulations to the Grand Bethel of 2020. It's great to see you all here, and it's going to be a really magical year. I'm really looking forward to it. Chloe, welcome to the grand team. I'm really excited for our year and getting to know you, and it's going to be just great. And also, just yes, to echo your Grand Bethel guardian, Ms. Reed, it's going to be a different year, but it will be a really great year, and we will do lots of really neat and interesting things. And thank you all very much for coming. Thank you.
Would our Grand Bethel Associate Guardian Jim Farrell like to bring remarks?
The Grand Bethel Honor Queen, Chloe, got a nice ring to it, I think. Looking forward to working with everybody this year, especially my partner Allison there. And I'm sure we're all going to have a good time. Abby, you did a great job, and very proud of you. And that's about it for me. Thanks.
Would our Grand Guardian Donna Perch like to bring remarks?
Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. Congratulations to you and your officers. I'd like to thank the Grand Bethel committees of 2019 and 2020 and Mrs. Seward for putting all this together. It's great when people come together and work together and make things happen. I think we're going to be doing a lot of making things happen this year. Congratulations to the Grand Bethel Honor Queen 2019, Abby, on a wonderful job, and to your officers of 2019 for just an awesome year. It was a great year, and you can all be proud of yourselves. Thank you, and congratulations to the Grand Bethel of 2020. It's great to see you all here, and it's going to be a really magical year. I'm really looking forward to it. Chloe, welcome to the grand team. I'm really excited for our year and getting to know you, and it's going to be just great. And also, just yes, to echo your Grand Bethel guardian, Ms. Reed, it's going to be a different year, but it will be a really great year, and we will do lots of really neat and interesting things. And thank you all very much for coming. Thank you.
Would the Associate Grand Guardian Roy Bailey like to bring remarks?
Roy, your mic on. Start again.
Yeah, there we go. How's that? That better? Okay, once again, congratulations to you, Chloe, on becoming the Honor Queen, Grand Bethel Honor Queen, sorry. And I know you'll do a fantastic job along with all the other girls who became Grand Bethel officers today. It'll be my pleasure to work with all of you to keep Joby strong. And I thank you all for putting your names forward. And in the future, near future, we should be able to get together in a personal way. And I look forward to that. And for everyone connected with Joby's Utters, a big virtual hug to y'all. And Joby loves to everybody. Thank you for coming out today.
Would our Miss BC Job's daughters, Regan Holding, like to bring remarks?
Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Job's Daughters of British Columbia. Immediate past Grand Bethel Honor Queen Abby, you ran a beautiful ceremony. Thank you for leading our Grand Bethel 2019-2020. You have done an amazing job. You will always be an incredible leader and role model to so many people, as well as being a friend. To the Grand Bethel Committee, you have all done an amazing job at putting this event together. The commitment that you have shown is extraordinary. To the new Grand Bethel officers, congratulations! Welcome to everyone who is a Grand Bethel officer for the first time. This year will look a little different, I am sure, but I believe it will be an enjoyable year. Have fun and enjoy. Our lovely Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. I am so excited to be able to share this experience with you. Hopefully, we'll be able to go on a few road trips and travel together. We are going to have such a great time. I know that you will do great in this new position and make the most out of this year. We are all so lucky to have you. Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen.
Would a representative from Bethel 20 like to bring remarks?
Hello, I bring remarks on behalf of Bethel number 20 Abbotsford. It's really nice to see a bunch of people all together. That's quite nice. Congratulations, Chloe, on becoming Grand Bethel Honor Queen, and to everyone else on their new positions. I look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you, Honor Queen.
Would past Grand Bethel Guardian Kyla Whitmack like to bring remarks?
Thank you so much, Grand Bethel Honored Queen Chloe. I just want to start off by talking about Abby. This year has been an incredible journey. You have been the best leader I think we could have had through this past year. You made my job really easy, to be honest. You're always a step ahead, thinking through what needed to be done before anybody needed to ask you for anything. You always had a plan in place. These skills that you have are going to just make you the most incredible young woman going forward. I know you plan to one day become a teacher, and I know that you will be fantastic in that role. You lead with compassion, you lead with excitement, and you lead with integrity, and that's really important. So congratulations on this last year. It's been an amazing ride. Dave, thank you for being a fantastic partner this last year as well. You were always there to make sure the girls were having fun, and that's a very essential part to any Bethel, let alone a Grand Bethel. So thank you for being just amazing in that place. To all of the girls who became my other Bethel, you'll always have a very special place in my heart. I've really enjoyed getting to know you over the last year. Many of you I had maybe only seen in passing here and there at a session or two, but this year we got to build some really good connections, and I hope we get to keep this going. I really appreciated everybody's participation and willingness to just make sure that this year went amazing. So thank you so much for the honor of getting to be your Grand Bethel Guardian. It's something that I will always cherish. And thank you to everybody for coming out today.
Would our past Grand Bethel Associate Guardian Dave Costa like to bring remarks?
Congratulations to all the girls who got installed today and all the adults. I know you're going to have an amazing year. Grand Bethel was a lot of fun. I enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed working with Kyla, and she did a great job. And Abby, of course, well, you know, there's not words to describe you. Say all the good stuff about you. I'd like to again thank everybody for coming out today. I had a great year as always, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the future. Thank you.
Would our past Grand Guardian Edith Peatman like to bring remarks?
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to Honor Queen or Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. I look forward to your year with your Grand Bethel and to your grand team for this year. Abby, I've said it all earlier this morning at the meeting, And I just want to say it's been a pleasure. I hope your year has been as fun and exciting and as wonderful as you. And you've led with such enthusiasm and grace. I loved our travels and our discussions, and especially about how crows aren't real. And it's not the journey, but the friends you make along the way. Thank you. And much love and hugs as you go forward. And there's no place like Joby's. Thank you.
Would our past Associate Grand Guardian Bill Gilmore like to bring remarks?
Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. Yes, it does have a nice ring to it. And with your wonderful family to support you and Job's daughter standing behind you, it's going to be an amazing year. And I look forward to participating with you and learning the ropes under your guidance. And Abby, again, thank you for a wonderful year. And we'll see you in the future. Thank you.
Would our Miss BC JD 2019 Maya Fairburn Weave like to bring remarks?
Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. So I came kind of prepared, and I have my remarks written out. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to take part in this installation. It means so much to me to be here with you wonderful people. To the Grand Bethel of 2019-2020, congratulations on a successful year. You should all be so proud of what you accomplished. Your fundraisers were successful, and you all got to know each other a little bit more, which is exactly what is most important about Grand Bethels. You all represent the jurisdiction wonderfully, and I am so proud to be an honorary member of the Grand Bethel. You all accepted me and brought me in and included me in all your events, which was awesome as your miss. I know that you're all going to have so much fun together, whether you are a returning member or a new member of the Grand Bethel. I know that you're going to have an awesome term, and I wish you all the best. To the Grand Bethel Committee, thank you so much for all that you've done for the jurisdiction and for these daughters. I know that things would not have gotten done without you, and you did a wonderful job. Kyla, especially, thank you so much for working closely with the daughters and for allowing Abby to make her plans a reality. To the next committee, I know that you will have an absolutely fantastic year and that you're going to have an amazing time with this year's slate of officers. To Allison, I know that you're going to do a fantastic job, and I am so excited that you're taking on the role of the Grand Bethel Guardian. To Abby, no matter how many times I say it, it will ring true, just as true as the first time. This past year has been one of the absolute best times of my life. We balance each other out so well. I truly could not have picked a better companion for this year. I love you so much, and I am so extremely proud of everything that you accomplished. You inspire so many girls, including myself, and you represent Job's daughters with heart, enthusiasm, and wonder. This jurisdiction is so lucky to have you, and welcome to the majority member team. To Chloe, I don't know what to say. I am so excited for your year. Back-to-back terms, man, back-to-back terms. I am so excited for you to grow and learn and connect with girls throughout this year. I know that you're going to do an amazing job. I know that you're going to say, okay, first of all, we've already had this argument of whose grand team is the best, and I say it's mine, but she says it's hers, so that's going to be going on for forever. But I know that you, Regan, Mrs. Perch, and Mr. Bailey are going to have an amazing time traveling whenever you can and getting to know the girls of this jurisdiction. I'm just so incredibly enthused and excited about this year. So congratulations, Chloe. Congratulations, Abby. Congratulations to the Grand Bethel. Now, I also prepared a little thing for Abby. I love you so much, and thank you for everything this year. Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen. All right. Would a representative from Abby's family like to bring remarks?
I gotta unmute you first.
Oh, yeah. Well, I want to say that I'm very, very proud of Abby. I think she's grown a lot this year. She's told us so much about the exciting things. She's always excited to do anything Joby and tell us about anything Joby. So she's learned how to talk in front of people and be such a good leader. And I just can't say how proud I am of her. I also want to thank the adults that helped Abby this year, especially Mr. Gilmore and Mrs. Peatman, who were just, I heard lots of stories about lots of ice cream and lots of love that you guys showed towards Abby. So I'm very, very grateful. I want Abby to know that her family is so proud of her, her grandmother, her great-grandmother, who are also Jobies, who were so excited to tell people about what she was doing with the group. So thank you to everybody. Abby, we love you. We know that this isn't the end of your Joby life. All these people are important to you and they will stay in your life. So we love you so much.
Would our immediate past Grand Bethel Honor Queen Abby like to bring remarks?
Yeah, I would love to. Thank you, Grand Bethel Honor Queen Chloe. Everybody's right. It does have a very, very nice ring to it. And it's going to sound really weird the first couple times you hear it. It's going to sound super, super weird. I wrote an essay. Pretty much. So 420 days ago, Emma Perch pulled my name out of a little blue bucket. In the moments right before, I kept telling myself, it's not going to be you, it's not going to be you, over and over again to try and lower my expectations. But by some miracle, it was my name that she pulled out of that bucket. I don't remember a lot from the next 30 seconds, but I do have one very clear memory. I remember Sam jumping up from her seat in front of me, and I remember Bethia jumping up from her seat on the sidelines, and both of them just like jumping on me and giving me the biggest hug I've ever gotten in my life. In a way, that moment encapsulates this entire last year. It's been this warm, almost never-ending embrace that I've felt from this jurisdiction. When I joined Job's Daughters in 2010, I never could have imagined that I would be here giving my final remarks as Grand Bethel Honor Queen, mostly because this position didn't exist when I joined. And I definitely did not think that my last moments as a daughter would be through a screen. Maya and I were talking about writing our remarks, and I think she said it best when she said that there are no words to describe our year. It began unexpectedly when my name was pulled, and it closed unexpectedly with this event. If I tried to tell you every single incredible thing that happened over this last year, we would be here for hours. Instead, if you'll let me, I'd like to just share a highlight from each month. After the insanity that was Grand Session last year, April marked our first official visit and our first road trip as a grand team. May was filled with parades and a trip to Victoria, where I was able to attend Bethel 2's friendship meeting, which had 30 girls in robe and even more on the sidelines. June featured my last installation as a daughter and Washington's Grand Session, which was in and of itself full of incredible experiences. This summer, I was able to attend my very first Supreme Session. I got to see my Joby sisters from all over the world, and I got to watch one of my best friends, Maya, compete on the international stage for Miss International. It was incredibly special for me. Since the year before, I hadn't been able to make it out to Utah to see another one of my amazing friends, Bethia, compete on that same stage. September brought International Day, which has been mine and Miss Van Thiel's favorite event for years. It was a surreal experience getting to preside over that ceremony that day with Ashley from Washington, and I don't think there are enough words that I could say to express how grateful I am for that afternoon. October was Algebra weekend. It took months of planning, and the whole weekend I was running around like a nervous wreck, hoping that nothing went wrong, and all of the girls had fun, and I think it worked. Thank you for running with my ideas and for joining in all of my camp songs. Another highlight of the weekend, Hannah mentioned it earlier in the Grand Bethel meeting, came at 10 p.m. on the Thursday night before Algebra weekend started, when I scared all of the Grand Bethel girls in my cabin by shooting up in my bed and screaming, "Uh-oh, I made an oopsie," when I realized I had forgotten to buy breakfast for everybody the next morning. Don't worry, we went out, we got breakfast. Operation Breakfast was a success. November came with more road trips and another trip over to the island where I got to see another very close Joby sister, Lexi, receive her majority. With December came the Grand Bethel Santa Breakfast, and our provincial master counselor, my boy River Peatman, also sent in a meme of my face to one of the Joby meme pages, and it got featured. Seriously, one of the highlights of my term. January brought even more installations, and my last meeting as a member, as a daughter of Bethel 63. The energy in that room is something I'm never going to forget. February began with a bang as we had the Miss BC JDT to celebrate Miss Maya and all of her accomplishments this year, and the Grand Bethel Ball that night to celebrate the Grand Bethel and all of the incredible work that we have done over the last year. Then came March, and a curveball that I don't think any of us were expecting. I won't pretend that I'm happy with this outcome, but I'm really proud of the way our jurisdiction has stepped up, showing jurisdictions around the world that Joby life can continue and paving a new way for meetings and installations and even big events like this to continue. This year, I've traveled over 12,000 kilometers. I did the math. That's ground covered from Port Coquitlam to Surrey to Langley to Campbell River to Wenatchee, Washington, and all the way to Overland Park, Kansas. I've received an insane amount of donations, and I've been so blown away by the generosity and the kind heart of this jurisdiction. There are quite a few thank yous in order for tonight. Just know that even if I don't mention you by name, every daughter, Joby to be, an adult of this jurisdiction has had an incredible impact on my life and has helped me to become the woman who stands before you today. To everyone who housed or fed or chaperoned me, I am so grateful for your kindness and your support. To the Grand Bethel girls, you never cease to make me proud. I am so grateful to have gotten the chance to work with each and every one of you this year. Your gift of a beehive and my own personal and hand-painted ukulele are two of the most thoughtful gifts I have ever received. You are the future leaders of this organization, and I know that it's being left in incredibly capable hands. To Bethel 63, thank you for your support. You girls inspire me every day, and there were a lot of times where I didn't think, damn it, that I would ever get to call myself a majority member of Bethel 63. And because of you guys, the council, and our next generation of Jobies, it is the proudest title I hold. To my family, thank you. I lost my place. Thank you for letting me take on this adventure. I know you were nervous. How was I going to be able to balance school? And eventually I got the job and this position. You held me up, made sure I was staying sane, and were always there to listen to me talk about Jobies 24/7. To Chloe, you are about to begin the adventure of a lifetime. I am so incredibly excited for what this year will bring you and for all of the things you're going to learn. This position shapes the person who enters it, but it is also shaped by what you bring to the position. I know that you are going to do amazing things, and you are going to bring such a liveliness to this role. To Mr. Costa, thank you for being the most amazing Associate Grand Bethel Guardian. You are so kind, and you always make me laugh, and are ready to help no matter what is asked of you. You've given me so much amazing advice and wisdom over the last year, and I'm so happy you were there by my side. To Mrs. Whitmack, none of this would have happened without you. I'm so happy to have gotten to work with you and to have you as my Grand Bethel Guardian. You pushed me to be my best. and I'm forever grateful for all of the hard work you put into this year. You've inspired me so much and shown me what a leader looks like. Even though you're over 760 kilometers away, I could feel you right beside me, cheering me on every step of the way. Mr. Gilmore, thank you for your jokes, your kind words, and your smile. You know how to bring a smile to anybody you meet. I love listening to your stories on road trips and the many trips to get ice cream on our adventures. Every time I eat ice cream, I think of you now. Thank you for being just the best associate grand guardian ever. Mrs. Peatman, our chauffeur extraordinaire, our unofficial mom, and the best grand guardian a girl could ask for. You are so incredible. You are so caring, and you bring such a warm energy into every room and every group you are a part of. I'm so grateful for this year. I've known you for most of my Joby career, and every time I saw you come into an event, I always knew it was going to be a little bit better. To my Miss Maya, thank you for being my rock. I've had to write down several times now what our friendship means to me, and every time I feel like I'm missing something. And I think it's just because what we've got is really indescribable. You've helped me stay safe and stay grounded this whole year, and I don't know what I would have done without you. I am so grateful to have you in my life and to have spent this year laughing and working alongside you. You're more than just my miss. You're my best friend. I am so grateful to have been a member of this grand team, and I know the four of us now share a bond unlike anything else. I could sit here and tell you that this year has been easy and full of nothing but good memories, but that would be a lie. It's been hard. It's been full of hard work, late nights, and a lot of self-doubt. I have struggled with what at times can be pretty debilitating anxiety, and sometimes it can make really simple things really difficult. There have been a lot of moments when I didn't think I was good enough, or that I was just, damn it, or that I was just some girl who got lucky and would never really be able to fill the big shoes left by the Grand Bethel Honor Queens of previous years. Every time those thoughts creeped into the back of my mind, I knew that all I had to do was get to the next Joby event and it would quiet down. Every smile, every hug, every kind word brought a calm wave over me. I'm always amazed at how you all are able to bring me back to reality and help me realize my worth. You've all done so much for me, and I will always feel indebted to you. Even though my time as a daughter is over, I know that this is just the beginning of the next chapter in my Joby career. But it's true that new chapters can be hard, and anything worthwhile is never really easy, so it's going to take some adjusting. As I move on to Miss Macy, which I hate that so much. I don't like it. Just know that Abby is always there underneath. She's always ready to listen. She's always ready to help. And she's always ready to meet up for coffee, for a ritual practice, or for you to just bounce ideas off of. She's always there. Thank you, British Columbia Jobe's Daughters, for one of the single most incredible years of my life. And this isn't the last you've all seen of me. Joby Love, Abby Macy, Grandma Queen, 2020.
Okay. I guess it's my turn. I guess to start off, I'm so excited to be the new Grand Bethel Honor Queen for 2020-2021. Congratulations to the immediate past Grand Bethel and the Grand Bethel Committee for an amazing year. I was so lucky to be a part of it. You represented BC's Jobe's Daughters so well, and I could never wish to be part of another Grand Bethel but this one.
That's such a part of me.
Abby, I have no idea how I'm going to be able to fill your shoes. You were an amazing Grand Bethel Honor Queen, and you are everything I strive to be. So thank you. to the Grand Bethel Guardian, Miss Reed, and Associate Grand Bethel Guardian, Mr. Farrell, and the Grand Bethel Committee. I'm so excited to work with you. I may not be the best at communication, but I will try my best to communicate with you all and do my best to keep up with everything. To the Grand Bethel officers and choir, we may be small, but we are mighty, and we will get through this year together. And I am so excited to work with you all and get to know you better. And it's going to be so much fun. To the Miss BC Regan, I look forward to our year together, and I can't wait to travel everywhere with you when we can. And I can't wait to get to know you better and just hang out. And I'm just so excited for our year. To the Grand Guardian, Mrs. Perch, and Associate Grand Guardian, Mr. Bailey. I know we have the best grand team. I can say that now. And I look forward to traveling with you all. And I can't wait to go everywhere and spend time together. To my sister Maya, thank you so much for encouraging me to actually run for Grand Bethel Honor Queen. I had a lot of doubt that I would do it, and you really helped me a lot with studying and just letting me know that it would be okay and that I would do really well. And I want to thank you so much for helping me through that. To Bethel 20, I will still be attending meetings, so you're not rid of me yet. And I look forward to bringing greetings on behalf of the Grand Bethel every meeting. So to all the Grand Bethel girls, you don't have to bring it because I have to bring it every time, because that's always a fight. To the Job's Daughters of BC, I look forward to being able to represent you to like everything, and I hope that you're having an amazing time in quarantine, and if you need anything at all, I will be here to respond to you or to help you in little ways, no matter what it may be. To my family, thank you for letting me do this. It's going to be a journey and a half, definitely. And I look forward to this coming year and getting through quarantine and being able to see everyone again. Thank you. This completes remarks. Okay, Grand Bethel Chaplain, you will close our meeting with a prayer.
Our Father in heaven, we thank you for Job's Daughters International. May we always be the fairest in the land. Give to these Grand Bethel officers and committee members who have been invested with authority, the appreciation and knowledge of their charges, so that they'll always be faithful to our order. Bless our Grand Bethel, our girls, our leaders. We ask this in thy name. Amen.
I guess this concludes our ceremony.
Wrap.